Today on the channel, we go retro with the Mattel Retro Ringside Collectible exclusive Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Jesse the Body Ventura.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Retro unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the latest three in CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Jesse the Body Ventura. But for all your Mattel Retro needs, better hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%, as these are Ringside Collectible exclusive, shipping out right now for the holidays. And you guys know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there, and a little comparisons later in this video as well. But let's kick it off, and let's start with Cody Rhodes. Let's start with Cody, the quarterback of the WWE currently here, even more so now with John Cena fully retired. Is he? We'll see in the future. But we got Cody here, new packaging on these. Still have the slipcase packaging, which is always nice to see. But a very Hasbro-inspired card art here. And let's be honest, most of these retro companies do the Hasbro-inspired card art. And we got that with Cody here. Got a classic Cody look here of the last couple of years. Cody figure, WWE logo. What do we got down here? The Nightmare Knuckles is his finisher. That's an interesting move. On the back here, we got the black and white backing. We're used to that as well with these retro figures. Got a little bit of a tail of the tape down here. What's it say about Cody Rhodes? World Wrestling Entertainment, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 40, finishing his father's story. You can collect them all. It's got this set here. You got the Warrior, Virgil, Bobby Heenan, Harley Race set that we just recently got. And then you got the ringside exclusive of the Usos, Solo, and Roman from about a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. But let's do it. Let's get Cody out of the package here. Like I said, slipcase packaging. Always kind of cool to see that. You can put them back in there if you want to. Gentle off to the side. See you later. Goodbye. Down to Cody Rhodes right here. So, I don't know. This is a weird looking one here. Now, first thing I notice is the head needs to be a little bit bigger for the body on this one. That's my first take on looking at it straight on. I also got Cody with a little bit of that McFarlane from the couch side eye going there. So that could be, your mileage may vary once again with quality issues, but he's got a little bit of the side eye going on. I'm not sure if everybody's has that or not. Besides that, it's pretty much your standard elite Cody head we've seen numerous times. Very much a lack of expression on his face. Wish we had just a little bit of a smile or something. It's just a very stoic, down in the dumps face. And he's a good guy. He should be a little bit happier, I think. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. He's playing the human hits. Got the blonde Cody hair we're used to as well. In down to the body here, very blocky in the body style, a very blocky body. Same thing down to the legs. It is a retro. We've seen this before, though. Got to get the most out of your molds. But speaking of molds, we got a new body style here in the Mattel Retros, and it's a flash of the past. Some may say the perfect position for a retro style figure. It is the old Mr. Perfect style. You can do a nice DDT, you can do a headlock, a bulldog, you can do a lot of stuff there. Then you got the swinging arm over here on this side, perfect for punches, clotheslines, and stuff. As far as playability goes in the old Hasbro days, doesn't get much better than this position, so that's great to see with Cody here. Got the Dream tattoo right there in the front. You do got the taped up fist on the side, 2 fists of Cody Fury here. And then we got some Cody pants on, some Cody boots, got the Nightmare logo on the side. Articulation, arms do go all the way around for us, head back and forth, side to side, waist articulation, and then you do got the action feature here. So you do have that, you can do that, which is funny is it's supposed to do the perfect plex kind of back in the day, but to me it was more of like a fist, hammer down fist action is what I always used it as. But choose your own adventure, as we always like to say as well here. But a good playability-wise figure. Very reminiscent of the Hasbro style once upon a time. I do like that. I just wish this Cody had a little bit bigger head. He does got the tattoo down lower on his neck, not on his face. That's nice to see. But I think a little bit bigger head there would have went well. as the head is a little bit small for the body. A very blocky body here for Cody. Should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand, as you can imagine. And he does. There it is, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, now in retro form. How about that? But now we're going to turn our attention over to one CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, as I've heard a time or two. Another interesting throwback Hasbro position with him here that we're going to get down to. But once again, Hasbro style card art here. Nice blue coloring. Got the WWE logo. Got the glamour shot. What's it say here? The punch of the punchless. All right, not just for Hawaiian Punch anymore. Somebody get me a figure of the Hawaiian Punch mascot. Maybe Jada Toys will get that done one of these days. On the back, same cross-sell going on. You do got the blurb down here, UPC, all the usual gibber, and the jabber. Don't forget the jabber. CM Punk has one of the longest WWE Championship title reigns at 434 days. How about that? And slide the packaging down. There we go. Off to the side. A nice, gentle see you later. Going to save the packaging on these. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? But now we got CM Punk. An interesting one. As I said a little bit ago, just a second ago, like 30 seconds ago, 20 seconds ago, he does got an interesting throwback position here as you do got the Jake the Snake arm going on. Looking good. He's loading it up. He's got the punch ready to go. Got to be honest, not one of my favorite positions from Hasbro back in the day. Never really used that punch from Jake the Snake, but we got it here with CM Punk. I don't know. Do we think of him as that kind of a puncher like Jake in that? I don't know. I guess do we think of Jake as a big puncher? I mean, yeah, he had a pretty good hook there that he would set up some stuff. So I guess everybody punches once in a while here, but not my favorite position in the Hasbro days. By far not the worst though, but nowhere near as good as the position and the playability of Cody Rhodes. I'll say that. But diving into CM Punk, once again, it looks a little interesting when you got the Elite main event style head on a retro body. Something just doesn't quite work, and maybe it just needs to be a little bit bigger in the head sculpt department. Maybe it needs to be one piece like the Hasbro days where it all connects together. I'm not sure, but it just feels a little less than. A little less than, that's what I'm going to say. But we got Punk, we got his tattoos all over the place. Now, no color on any of these tattoos, make note of that. You got the X's on the hands with the wrist tape, and thankfully we do have the drug-free tattoos on the knuckles. Something we've been missing out on with the Elites as of late, outside of that latest Defining Moments, which we did unbox on the channel. He has got the Chicago tights here, the red, the blue, and the white attack looking good. Black knee pads, boots matching the trunks here. Head back and forth, side to side, arms all the way around. Got that old Jake the Snake-like punch. Waist articulation is what it is, and same lower half as Cody is what it looks like to me. I mean, you got different boots and stuff, but same positioning as far as the body goes on old CM Punk, and he does fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand. But in a plot twist, this isn't the first CM Punk retro figure we've received in 2025. We also got the Heels and Faces Zombie Sailor edition. Definitely different here. I'm not a big fan of this one, unfortunately. This could be the weakest Heels and Faces figure that was ever released. We have a repaint coming out, and I think it's pink gear, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. I don't think we've seen the perfect CM Punk retro as of this point yet, unfortunately. It's an interesting piece. I mean, at least we got color tattoos on this one, but I would have to say I do prefer the Mattel in this instance here. But we did get that earlier this year from Zombie Sailor Toys. But now we saved the best for last, the one I'm most excited about. And I have to think most people collecting these retros probably the most excited about as well. It is Jesse the Body, the Ventura. We just recently unboxed his Coliseum collection, and we got some more Jessies around the corner. I'm here for it. I've always been a big Ventura guy going back to my childhood, and I'm glad to get him in the Hasbro style. It feels like it would have worked eventually. Yeah, there was crossover there. So it is nice to see this here. Now, figure might be a little less than, though, unfortunately, but we're going to dive into it here. WWE logo, Hasbro-style packaging once again. A classic Jesse the Body Ventura image here on the side. We've seen that a million times over the years. Comes with the old body bash. Oh, watch out for that. On the back, you got the file card down low, plus all the stuff we saw earlier, UPCs, the jibber jabber we know. Jesse the Body Ventura. As he declared in one of the early 90s commercials, Jesse Ventura loves WWE figures with real wrestling action. They're so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring. How about that? So there was definitely crossover the old Hasbro days with Jesse, but they weren't really making managers, announcers, that kind of thing in the Hasbro line, unfortunately. But now we're getting Jesse the Body here, and he does come with that classic WWE microphone. We've seen this with the Elites as well over the years. Classic WWE logo, as classic as it's going to get, right there on the side. But now we're diving into Jesse the Body Ventura. And I got to say, as far as all of his looks, and Jesse's got some amazing looks, this is one of the most iconic looks of Jesse Ventura. A lot of people close their eyes, they think of him, they're going to think of this look right here. Love the bandana on the top there in blue. You got Jesse with some personality in that face, like he's yelling, he's cutting a promo, he's doing something. That's what we want to see with that. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Looks like Jesse all day long in the head sculpt department. Bandana is not removable for those keeping track at home on this one. Now, diving into the coat here, you got the fringe on there, you got the zebra print, the black jacket, the suited jacket with the Zubaz style pants down low and the pink and black attack. And then he's got some cowboy boots to match. Definitely a trendsetter once upon a time, Jesse Ventura. In the 80s, the 90s, who we fooling today, Todd McFarlane? Setting trends, bringing that big bushy beard back. I'm here for that as well. Now, gotta say, like we see with this body style before, we've seen it with Mean Gene Okerlund, for instance. Gotta get the most out of your mold, and we're seeing that a lot, obviously, with the retros and every toy line for the most part. But man, I'm ready for this mold to be retired. It just makes Jesse look like a little person is what it looks like here. It looks like a guy cosplaying as Jesse Ventura. It looks like one of those nights on Raw back in the day where there'd be a little person that would come out and be little DX or whatever it might be. It's like little Jesse Ventura is what this feels like. Just the proportions make it feel strange to me. And I felt that with Mean Gene. I feel it right here. Now, I'm happy we got Jesse Ventura. I'm glad he's in this line. I do think Mattel has better Jesse figures to come, and we've already got a better one in the Coliseum collection. But I'm glad we got this. It's just not my favorite body style position. You like what you like, you know what you don't. We say it all the time here on the channel. But it is Jesse, there's no doubt, and I'm ready for any and all Jesse Ventura figures in my collection. He does got the articulation here. You got the spot, I guess the body bash. So you got a little of that going on. You could use this as a wrestler if you wanted to. Grip and hand of here over course. Waist articulation, head back and forth, side to side. Our usual articulation here in the retro games. And I'm going to put this back in there. And there we go. Jesse the Body Ventura, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the latest and greatest from Ringside Collectibles. Now Ringside Mattel, they went away from the box set portion here. We've had these in boxes lately. These came separately shipped in their own little cardboard container. So some changes with this set here. We'll see where we go into the future. We'll see where we go into 2026 with the retros. A little bit of, I hate to say an afterthought. Obviously, they got to stick to the ultimates, the elites, the main events. That's what brings the money in for Mattel. But this is more of a labor of love, I think, is what this is. I think some of the team over there at Mattel really enjoys the past, and they celebrate the past here. I think it is good they're Ringside exclusives or Mattel Creations exclusives in the past. As we saw what happened at retail, they didn't light things on fire. And I think if they came out at retail right now, I don't think they'd light things on fire either. So it's a nice Mattel Creations exclusive, Mattel exclusive, now Ringside exclusive going forward. I think that's the way to do this one. And like I said, we'll keep an eye on it in 2026 to see where this line does go. But what are your thoughts on these three? Pickups, passes, long games, no games, not so sure games? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got 2 channels to subscribe to if that is your thing. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. My podcast, Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, videocast on YouTube. And check out YouTube channel memberships and the Patreon. So for the latest retro release from Mattel Ringside Collectibles, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?